Okay, so the thing cut out for whatever reason. I'm back with a few more things. We gotta talk back to where I was before about the Wisconsin first meet. We found out that the amount of people we had in that room were a fire hazard. So, I mean, we had a lot of people in there. I was kind of surprised to see that many people in there. And we were just basically giving a rundown of where you can find locals like Telegram, the different group chats that there are like Seawee, Wisconsin, Madison, Furble, Appleton, a couple of others. And then shortly afterwards I went to the Mischief photo thing because I wanted to get a couple of photos with certain people I kind of wanted to meet. I have a list. I'm going to go over that in the end of the amount of people I got photos with. Sometime after that, we went to the Berry Talks. I had recently just become a Patreon of his, of Majira's that is. So I got to sit in one of the front rows. I took a friend with me. You may have seen the video, like, at this point you've probably already seen the video. So we go there, had a great time. I definitely will be going to more of those whenever I can. Because I actually kind of got a kick out of the whole thing. Let's see. What else happened? Then there was a Twinkie Arts photo shoot that I went to and took a few photos of. Then at 7:30, I went to another panel, which I don't really want to talk about. It's not 18 plus, but it's still not something I really want to talk about. It's a little embarrassing. Actually, you know what? I forgot to mention this. Friday night, before I turned in, I was gonna get a refill of this because this is like one of those convenient mugs that you get. They were selling a limited amount of these, so I was lucky enough to get these, and they were $1 refill every time you use these. These were great. So I got this. On my way there trying to refill this, I run into some people that I kind of recognized, but I wasn't expecting them to be as short as they were. And that was Paradox. For those who don't know, Paradox is one of the hosts for FurCast. And I was like, oh, are you Paradox? He's like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, wow. He's like, I like you guys' podcast. And then I was like, you're a lot shorter in person. He's like, I get that a lot. So then we're in line. I ask the guy who was with him, which was Nico at the time, if he could take my camera and take like 3 or 4 photos of us, because, you know, I'm a fan. And he's like, sure. And then he turns behind him. He's got like one of those glass Starbucks stuff. Not this, like an actual like iced coffee. And he's like, here, hold on to my white bitch drink. That's what he called it, and I kind of laughed. We took the photo, then after that I went up, and I completely forgot about that until this upcoming panel. So this next panel I went to was the Drag It Show, which is another podcast I like to listen to. They did a joint podcast episode with Zillion Ross and members of FurCast. So I got to hang out with them for a bit. Then, I think, what was it? I gotta look. Just before... no. Yeah, so then after that, there was a few more things that I wanted to take care of. I asked them about the, because they used to sell a couple of these. For whatever reason, they kind of stopped, but I hear they might be doing them again. So they had a couple. I asked them, it's like, hey, can I get one of these? So they gave me one of these. I got to hang out with them for a bit. And then I went to the dance. These are really handy, by the way. For those, like, it's perfect to, like, put your wallet and stuff in there. I also used it to put in my hotel room key, which I have right here. Oh, and that's the other thing. Each hotel was different. You had different, like, styled cards. And you get to keep these. This was the main hotel. I don't know what the other ones were. There were, like, 4 different designs. So, it says, room entry instructions. Wave card in front of door. Listen for chirp and green light. Enter room. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. That's It's an airplane reference, by the way. So I got that. I went to the dance, had a much better time there. Next day, the final day. So at some point I went to the right answer panel, which was really the only thing that I could fit in before my camera died. I went to the dance comp. I went to closing. Closing was the hardest. I didn't necessarily get, like, depression from it, but I was just a little saddened by the fact that that was ending. But before that, I can't remember. It was sometime in the morning. And I'm talking about this because this is actually kind of funny. Nas Hyena and Beagle were doing a video. Unbeknowing, like, not completely planned, the same person that I took to the berry panel wore the same exact shirt that I had, which was a Beagle and red shirt. We went and said, you know, hey, morning Beagle, what's going on? He's like, oh, not much. I'm paraphrasing, of course. He's doing a video with Nas. Nas sees us both, and he's like, hey, look, it's the Beagle fan club. So I was like, yeah, I guess. We didn't plan that at all. Like, we just, inconveniently wore the same shirt at the same time. Anyway, so he's doing the video, or doing a music video for his new song, Grinding for That Fursuit, Money. And I was like, you know, I didn't really get a good dance in the last 2 nights, so I figured, why not dance to that, because I heard music playing. I did it off screen because I didn't want to interfere with the video itself. So I did the worm. And then all of a sudden, it caught his attention. He's like, yo, Biggs, get this on camera. And at some point, my Santa hat fell over my eyes, and I couldn't see anything. So I said something. I'm not going to repeat what I said. It wasn't too bad, but, you know, I want to try and keep this a little PG friendly. At some point, he asked me, he's like, would you mind doing that again for the music video? I was like, really? Okay. So I did it. I didn't think he was actually going to use the clip. Turns out he did, albeit briefly, but I mean, I didn't really care too much. It's not a big deal for me. Let's see, what else happened? So then we start packing up all our rooms. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Oh, wow. I mean, so either Friday night or Saturday night, I think it was Saturday night, somebody looked at our room banner and said, you know, I like this poster. I want to take it. I was not happy with that because that was expensive to get done. Somebody did hide it for us, but it barely even oh, it was a Friday night. So it barely lasted us a moment. We were having a bit of a room party. It wasn't a bad room party. It was just a pizza party. But one of the guys must have been drunk or high, probably both. Decided I wanted to steal that poster. He didn't, but he thought about it, and I was a little pissed off about that because I didn't really get to keep it up the full weekend. So that leaves that one off. Just before we left, I helped some of my friends gather their things. I lost my FIFA ball, and I was a little upset by that. Oh shit, I completely forgot about that too. I'm all over the place. I forgot about Saturday's YouTuber meet at 5 p.m. I got a few photos there. One of the photos was with Odin, who after I took the photos, he's like, "Is that gay enough for you?" And I was like, "I don't know." I didn't know what to think about that answer. So he's like, "Is that gay enough for you?" He was a nice person though, and that was pretty much it. But anyway, I lost that ball, which I bought in Germany. It wasn't a cheap ball, and I'm kind of a little disappointed about that. I also lost my battery charger for my other camera. I ended up buying a new one for it because I couldn't get it to charge. So overall, the people that I got photos of were Jib, Cody, Phantom, Weichhund, Blade Wolf, Fuse, Zool, Paradox, Kaiser, Pharaoh, Crestfox, KiwiFox, Bishop, and Red Rook Shep, Cosmic, Forest, Mango, Crazy Canine. I think that was it. But yeah, so that's that. I might as well go over the next few things. This was the shirt that came this year. I'm wearing the sweatshirt that they sell almost every year. This is a little pamphlet that they had, which was handy. Like, especially when you didn't want to carry around this con book. Nice con book, by the way. I really enjoyed it. Overall, I didn't have a bad experience at the con, but I think it could have been better with the amount of people. What they should have done was mail the the badges to people, so that way we weren't going to be stuck in that entire line, because that was terrible. We were 11 people away from having 11,000 people there. So, you know, that I whatever way you look at it, that's a plus and a negative at the same time. That's all I've got really to say. Again, I'll be linking down all the videos that I previously talked about before in the description. I've got nothing else to say, really. I don't know if how I'm going to continue using this camera. I'm still learning a bit about it, but if the quality's good, I'll keep it. That being said, I was about to say the wrong outro. I'm Wolf, and I'll see you guys at the next con, which will probably be First Squared. I mean, I still have to get all the other things uploaded yet, like for Aquatifruit, because I haven't done that yet.